Good morning. Yeah. Hi, buddy. Good morning. Hmm? Well, the kids are both looking out the front door at, well, I don't know what they see out there. There's nothing really changing. But they love to sit in front of the open door. Mind you, it's 45 degrees outside. Good thing I don't turn the heat on until it's 65. Hey guys, hi, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Steven. Why is it so dim in here? Oh, we're in the movies with Marianne. I'm not going to show you Marianne because I'm not sure she wants to be on my channel. But she's a lovely lady. You're going to see Flight Risk. It was either Flight Risk or Musafa. And I'm not a Disney person, so we're saying Flight Risk. I think I know what it's about. There's a plane involved somehow. Let's watch the movie. Hey guys, hi. So Marianne's using the restroom right now. The film, Flight Risk. The lead actor is from Downton Abbey. She plays Lady Mary something or other. Not that I've seen Downton Abbey, but now she's an action hero, apparently. Well, I wouldn't say that, because the movie was... Well, let's just say I went to the bathroom mid-film because I was bored. It was more entertaining to go to the bathroom for a little while than it was to continue sitting through that entire film uninterrupted. Although the last 10 minutes... Did you have a good time in the bathroom? Yeah. The last 10 minutes were exciting. Definitely a lot of excitement there. Mark Wahlberg, whatever his name is. Yeah. Twisted. His thumb. Oh, if you see the movie, you'll know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend going to see the movie. Would not. 2 thumbs down. Actually, 1 thumb up and 1 thumb kind of twisted to the side. If you see the movie, you'll know what I'm talking about. Yeah, all right. So we're going to go to TJ Maxx or Marshall's and try and get a cat. You want to try and get another one of those cat scratcher things? All right, I'll show you later if we go. Marianne and I are both thrifters. We have something else in common. Do you want to say hi? Do you mind being on camera? You don't mind? She's so pretty. Hold on. Hi, Marianne.
Aloha. Aloha nui loa. We just got crazies in the thrift store.
Crazies in the thrift store.
It sounds like
a band name. Oh. Marianne's one of my favorite people in the world. So she's getting a bunch of stuff. I'm getting a sun catcher that sells for a little bit of money. I'm getting a little Tom Clark Christmas thing for myself. And I found this cast iron pan by Field Company. I just looked up on eBay how much these sell for. Yep, I'm buying that too. And a folding chair. Crazy stuff. Ooh, is that a basket I need? I was going to cut myself off or whittle down my shopping at thrift stores until I had this success with the Glassy Baby. And I've sold a couple of things since. I've made like, I don't know, $1,400 over the past couple of days just on eBay. And so now I'm back, of course, looking at this basket. It's made in Vermont. The company called Basketville is closed, and this is mildly collectible, but to ship a huge basket like that would be a pain in the butt. Still looking for longer burger baskets. I love longer burger baskets. But yeah, I was going to cut myself off or whittle down my shopping at thrift stores, but yep, that's not going to happen. I'll keep going. Oh, hey guys, how are you? It looks like I'm filming by accident. If I make certain gestures in front of me, I guess the camera says, oh, we're recording. So, why is Coke Zero so much better than Diet Coke? Tell me that. So, I just dropped Mary Ann off, said hello to her cats. For her housewarming party, I gave her one of the cat bowls I have for my cats. They're made of cardboard, a big ring of cardboard made into a bowl. I had one that was unused. It was still in its plastic wrap, and so I brought that as a little treat for Marianne's cats. Apparently, they both love it so much that they were kind of fighting over who gets in it. So we stopped off at Marshall's today, and where I bought the other ones, and she got a second one for her other cat. And we went to Goodwill and went to a movie, and then suddenly it is 5 o'clock in the afternoon. The day has just flown by. What I wanted to do was settle in and wrap up and box all of the things I have to ship out. I have 7 items I have to ship out to the post office. I don't have to officially have them out until the 28th, so I've got time. I'll do it tomorrow. But what I'll do tonight is probably buy some extra boxes just in case. I do want a double box, especially that one glassy baby that sold for almost $1,000. Thank you very much. So I want to buy some extra packing materials for that. I'll do that at Walmart. And then I will pack those things up tomorrow and bring them to the post office. I think the post office is open until 4 o'clock on Saturdays, I think. So that's what I will do tomorrow. Maybe I'll show you how I pack stuff up and get it out to the post office. So that will be a reason for this video other than just me talking. What nice light, right? All right, I'll see you later. I had to stop in the parking lot and try and capture the sunset. I don't know if it's coming across on camera, but the colors are the most delicate rose quartz over a turquoise, soft baby blue sky. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Desert sunsets are just absolutely amazing. All right, I have to go to Walmart now. All right, let's pack up the candle holder that sold so well and so quickly for so much money on eBay. So I'm using some rubbing alcohol I've got inside this old Clinique clarifying lotion bottle. It has a squish top. It is pressed down so I don't have to pick things up. And I'm just taking off my fingerprints and any dust and any mess that were on the candle holder because I want this to arrive as nice a condition as possible. So put that down. I'm now just going to wrap it up in a little bit of white tissue. I've got some alcohol in that tissue, but I'm just going to stop dust from gathering on it, anything from the packing material. Just gonna pack that up. I hate the sound of tissue paper. I'm surprised Eleanor isn't all over me because this is her favorite thing in the world. This is Eleanor's crack. So I'm just gonna wrap this up and so it doesn't get dusty. There we are. And I wrote a little thank you note inside here that I'm going to actually put inside the envelope. And then I think just so that they find it with all the packing materials that I'm going to use inside this thing, I'm going to actually put this inside another sheet of tissue. Can't have enough tissue. Ask my cat Eleanor. So I'm going to put that inside with the candle holder just so it's discovered at least. And not just discarded with the box and tissue paper. That. And because I'm going to double box this with packing material on all sides, I threw some of the potato starch packing peanuts in here because I hate using those styrofoam ones. I will if I have to, but I like to use these potato starch ones. They just dissolve with water. I have some on the bottom of this. I'm going to put some packing peanuts on each side. I've got a huge box of these things. You don't have to watch me fill that box. And I'm going to press these in there so that there is no movement at all. I ideally want someone to be able to play football with this box once I'm done and have nothing get cracked or broken. And the piece itself is really sturdy anyway, so it's not like in danger of shattering or anything, but I really want to make sure it's safe. Now, I'm going to tape this box up. You don't have to watch me tape a box, do you? No, hold on one sec. And voila! I've got that packed up. Now, if this were one of the less expensive ones of the candle holders that sold, I'm going to pack it up just like this, and that be that. But those pieces didn't sell for almost $1,000. So I'm going to, this is nice and secure. There's no movement inside that box. And now I've got this larger box, which I'm going to nestle this smaller one inside with lots of packing material. Okay, so that should be enough for the base layer. Actually, I'm going to take some of those out so I have room to put some on top. Yeah, that'll be good. And I'm going to throw some white tissue in here, just to make it look a little more, I don't know, maybe the experience of unpacking things with more stuff inside the box would be more pleasurable to be opened. I don't know. But now I'm going to stuff all around the sides with packing peanuts. And I'm going to press them in so that there's no gaps. One of the reasons I like these biodegradable peanuts is that they dissolve into mush with water. They're just made with potato starch. But also, if this box gets impacted, the outer one gets impacted or hurt, or, you know, pressed in or something, these collapse to almost nothing under great force. So the styrofoam ones kind of resist that, and I think that would be if crushing things would be a little easier, I think, with those styrofoam ones. But I'm going to continue to stuff some of these biodegradable peanuts inside here. And you can see what that looks like so far. Now I'm going to press this down a little bit and throw some of these packing peanuts on top and then tape this box closed. And there we go. I have this boxed up. I'm now going to tape this thing so securely. I'm going to use more tape than you used to use on a fake Easter basket from Rite Aid back in the 80s. I mean, I'm going to cover this thing with plastic tape so that there is some more resistance to being squished or anything. Also, I want to make sure that it is completely immobile. The box, I should tell you, the box from the outside is 11 by 7.5 by 5.5. The box inside is the same shape, just smaller, obviously. I got that smaller one from Uline. Actually, it was originally from Uline. I got probably 100 of those boxes for probably $20 at Goodwill, which is a great place to find some packing materials. I buy all my tissue paper at Goodwill as well. So the smaller box inside was from Goodwill. This is from Goodwill. The packing peanuts, I think, were actually part of some packaging for something I purchased on my own. So I'm reusing those as well. So, and the thank you card was also from Goodwill as well. So I try to buy all my packing stuff at Goodwill. Now I'm going to pack this sucker up and then pack up the other items that weren't so expensive. But I have 7 items to pack and ship tomorrow. So there's just a little bit of how I pack things for eBay shipping. All right, sorry the lighting is so poor. Usually I'd be in the living area filming, but I have the front door open and the cats are enjoying some night air. The security grate is white, and if I have any light on over there, they can't see out easily. Everything I do is for the comfort and pleasure of my cats. I'm a pushover. But I am whooped. I am pooped from having packed up so many things. A lot of money, though, so I shouldn't complain too much. So I packed up that $1,000 candle holder. I packed up 2 other glassy babies that one lady purchased. And then I packed up another individual candle holder that was sold as well. I packed up, that tie was already boxed. I already packed that up. What else did I have to pack up? Oh, a necklace, a rhinestone necklace that someone is going to wear to a murder mystery sort of theater kind of thing, I guess. I paid, I don't know, $4 for that, and I sold it for $28. Not a huge profit, but fine. And the last thing I forgot, I had to pack these up. This sold as well. I have the mom and dad. This is you can see the sticker here. It's a Russian nesting doll set. There's 2 kids inside mom, so I have to pack these up maybe tomorrow morning because I'm pooped. I love thrifting. I love the shopping. I love a lot about reselling. It's the packing up and then getting to the post office. That's so much work. It's really a lot. But I shouldn't complain so much. I mean, I got some fair money for these things, right? Blah, blah, blah. I'm going to do this tomorrow morning. And yeah, today's video is a little all over the place, but welcome to my channel. That's it for today's video, and I'm not sure when I'll see you next. I have the next 2 days off, and my next trip is identical to my last trip, if you were along with me for the ride there. Yeah, so next time I see you will probably be for that trip. See you soon. Fly safe. Bye. Oh, I just keep talking. Don't you love this shirt? Maybe you don't, but I love this shirt. It's a Hugo Boss. Hugo Boss shirt. I love this shirt. I've worn this today. Really a lot of fun. Let me let you go. Bye.